Hello everybody, welcome to Shogi Ramen TV. いらっしゃいませ。Let's enjoy Shogi with me. Today, I want to talk about what I am thinking in the Shogi opening and until the mid-game. In this position, the opponent's strategy has been fixed as a Shikembisha. So at first, I will think what I want to do against a Shikembisha. For example, Anaguma, Millennium, and Quick Attack. So that there are several options for the Ibisha side. Okay, then let's continue the move. Pushing this pawn is the most popular way. And there are the options for the Shikembisha also. Pushing the H pawn is the popular option now. And against this H pawn, there are options ignoring this pawn or push back this pawn. And in the latest shogi, the push back the H pawn looks popular. I think this is to keep the possibilities of the Ibisha strategies. If I ignore this H pawn, my strategy would be the Anaguma. So then Shikembisha side can easily choose to for example, the Fuji system. So basically, I will push back this H pawn. And the next opponent will move the king or move the silver. So moving the king case, I will move the king. And the opponent has options to create the Anaguma or Mino castle or other Kimso. So basically Mino castle is the popular way. And moving the king, and moving the king, and moving the gold, and moving the silver, and pushing pawn, and moving the bishop. This is very normal steps. And from here, there are the options. So doing the Anaguma. If I want to play the Anaguma, moving the silver here. And if I want to play the Millennium Castle, I will move the bishop in this timing. And if I want to play the quick attack, I will push this pawn. So there are the options, and I can choose what I want to do today. And in this position, looking the silver position is also important. So there's a different in this position. For example, if I move the bishop, this to create the Millennium Castle, and in this position, I need to take care about this way, exchanging the bishop. So in this case, if I exchange, take by silver. So this is one example against the Millennium Castle. But if the silver is at this position, and then I move the bishop, and in this case, Gote cannot push this pawn because I can exchange the bishop and break from this position. So the silver position is one of the key feature in the opponent side. In the opening, it is of course important to think about your area, and also opponent's area. Looking the opponent's area is very important to select the best options in the game. Okay, then let's continue. In this case, I want to play the Anaguma, moving the silver, and moving the silver, and moving the bishop. So my formation would be the Anaguma, and the opponent also needs to choose his best plan. So for example, if he move the rook to the Mukaibisha position, like this, and moving the king, and moving the gold. This is one of the nice formation of the Mukaibisha. And against this formation, if you ignore the opponent's formation and you just wanting to play the Anaguma like this, opponent can push this pawn, take, and take, and if exchange the rook like this, so you can create the anagma, but this formation is very weak in this situation. So especially that this gold is not connected to each other, so the dropping the rook is very nice way. And you will lose this knight and lance, but I cannot take the knight and lance. They are very nice, well balanced defense against the rook. So in this situation, I am already losing. So looking the opponent's way is very important. So in this situation, opponent move the rook to the Mukaibisha position. So for example, against this way, moving the king, and if the goal to move here, and creating the minnow is a nice option, because my castle is already completed, so I can play the strong way. So in this case, of course, opponent can push this pawn, but it's not critical attack. Okay, then let's back to this position. And the opponent will choose moving the gold here, and moving the king, and pushing pawn. This looks slow way, so in this situation, I have a chance to create an anagma like this. So this is one of the conversation. If the opponent will choose the slow game, then I can play the anagma. So this is one example of the compensation each other. Okay, then let's see another example. In this position, if the gote push this pawn, so this was my game with my friend in ISF 2024, and this pawn is very interesting, and I was thinking at first if I can take this pawn by silver like this, moving the silver and moving the silver and moving the bishop. I was thinking that this way, but gote can push this pawn. This is check and attack to the silver. Of course I can move the silver like this, and pushing pawn and moving the silver. So I was thinking that this situation, this is good or not. So this is one option. And finally, I decided to create the minnow castle, because gote will do something quick attack. So in this game, creating the minnow castle and moving the silver here and pushing pawn and moving the rook to the direct Mukaibisha position. So against this formation, I want to create the ginkamuri like this, but it's very risky way, because this goal is not connected to each other. So if I move this kind of way, gote can exchange the rook like this. If take, so gote can drop the rook here and here. So in this situation, I will lose. So against this move, so I need to take care, and I chose this way. This is one of the interesting way to create the ginkamuri safely, because this gold and gold are connecting each other, so I can play the strong way. So if the gote entering the king, I can create the ginkamuri like this. So in this situation, this gold is connected by this gold, so I can exchange the rook and attack even if the castle is not completed. So this is also one of the important conversation with your opponent. So what opponent wants to do is very important to think. Thank you for watching this video. I think it would be not so easy to think the best option in the opening because you need to learn the multiple options for your side and also multiple options for the opponent's side. So you need to choose with the combination of the options. Okay. See you next ramen. Bye bye.